Today I'm going to talk about social support and the impact it might have if this need is not met. You may have heard the old African proverb, it takes a village to raise a child. This means that everyone who surrounds the child in its early years and as it goes through life, that every individual contributes to the health, well-being and support of the child. This could include parents, extended family, friends, teachers, coaches, and others who develop meaningful relationships with the child. This love and support surrounding the child as it grows through adolescence to adulthood contributes to the person's sense of self. A person who feels valued and cared for develops a sense of belonging within the community. These positive connections will result in strong social health in the individual. Let's return to the idea of the village for a moment. Even with love and care, the socio-economic status of the community surrounding the child will greatly influence the child's chances in life. For instance, children who are brought up in poorer circumstances may not have the opportunities that children from more affluent communities. Poverty may make it more difficult for children to gain acceptance, which can lead to social isolation. Their education may suffer due to the family needs for them to contribute an income. They may not have the opportunity to participate in sport where they would make social friendships. Alternately, those statistically lower children from wealthy families may also suffer from social isolation because their parents might be emotionally distant. They may even be brought up by household help or sent to boarding school, which may also influence a person's feeling of self-worth and connectedness, especially during adolescent years. Kids with money and poor social health have the means to try drugs, which could lead to drug dependency. Poor social health is one contributing factor that could possibly lead to drug dependency or addiction. If positive social relationships are not developed or are disrupted during a person's lifetime, he or she may grow to be socially isolated. Of course, there are many scenarios. For instance, if their situation includes a cycle of poverty and low education standards, their parents might be working long hours for low pay, and the child may be less supervised. They may be drawn to drugs to take away their feelings of inadequacy or even as a way to gain acceptance within a group of peers. Experimenting with drugs, of course, won't solve any underlying problems and is likely to lead to addictive behavior. During the early years, there is significant brain development and many personality traits are being established during childhood. Whether a child has all his basic needs met or not will greatly impact on his or her self-esteem and confidence, that is, their social health. Emotionally, educational opportunities will, of course, significantly affect job opportunities. Job stability and satisfaction will help individuals feel good about themselves and may give them the social support that they need. Limited choice of jobs or being forced into a work situation that isn't meaningful or promotes discrimination or negative feelings might also lead to drug dependency. In order to protect and support vulnerable individuals, it's important that the community recognizes indicators and develops social protective measures. These include early intervention, which would give help to children in lower economic families, funding for education and training, connecting with families to prevent the poverty cycle. As we all know, a safe living environment is not just about having the necessary air, food, water, clothes, physical health, and safe living conditions. All of the above social support determinants that I have just discussed contribute and intertwine to help create a safe living environment. The quality of life of each individual is greatly enhanced with well-balanced social health.